What's up, the squad? Back with another video. Had this video saying you already know what's going down. Definitely have to check this video out. Now, if it is any ads in this video, I definitely apologize for that. I did have, the ad thing, the blocker, but for some odd reason it wouldn't play the video. I don't know. I'll figure it out after this video. I'm still new to a lot of things, so you feel me? Just give me a little bit of a break. But other videos y'all want me to check out, make sure y'all email me LifeWithRecklezz@yahoo.com or DM me on Instagram, LifeWithRecklezz. Let's get in the video.
December 7th, 1941. September 11th, 2001.
And you usually don't see the protesters on this level, so that's, I think, why you're starting to see the arrests being made over here.
A date which will live in
That's wild.
What's up, guys? Your boy Benny. You either die the hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain. And now the pro-terrorist left is beginning to see exactly what happens to them when they stage an insurrection at the Capitol. Check this out. This is footage from seconds ago. This is still ongoing. Inside of the United States Capitol House Rotunda, a building called the Cannon Building, where hundreds of Congress members have their offices. It has been stormed by radical pro-Hamas, pro-terrorist leftists, and these people are behaving violently. They're threatening members of Congress. They're screaming. They're disrupting official proceedings. And, ladies and gentlemen, they are getting their asses arrested. Thank God. Okay, so what is going on here? There is, inside and outside, a mass of protesters demanding that America back Hamas, effectively, back a terrorist organization, demanding a ceasefire in Gaza, in Israel, and trying to demand the federal government.
Why would that's what I've been trying to figure out, y'all. That's why I wanted to react to this video. I don't know much about this, but I'm trying to figure out why are so many people backing a terrorist. Like I'm confused on the whole.
Do their policy prescription. Now, it's amazing to me because there was a time when peaceful protest and a redress of grievances were something that we protected inside of our constitutional rights. But those times are long gone. And so now, if you're going to stage a violent insurrection at the United States Capitol, then you best be prepared for the consequences. We shall see. Get ready for some selective prosecution here. Marjorie Taylor Greene was filming this video. This is what it looked like from her office. Outside of the balcony from her office. Look at this. It's an absolute invasion of the Capitol.
Wow.
How did all these people get into the building? Marjorie Taylor Greene saying, did the Capitol Police just let them in? They arrested everybody on January 6th. Well, people are getting arrested. Check this out. This is the footage of just a small little cadre of officers heading down to face the mob of Palestinian terrorist sympathizers and terrorist organizers. So check it out. This is from the balcony of the Capitol building. This is what it looked like outside. What it sounds like outside. You can see up there in the white, you see Marjorie Taylor Greene up there. And so you have the typical blue.
She gotta be a little safer than that. She need to go and get out.
Blue hairs, lunatics, leftists, no eggs, cat ladies.
There's too much going on out there.
Soy simps, and generally people who are deeply deserving of a shower. Hopefully they'll get one in solitary confinement. This guy fighting with the cops.
Nah, you ain't gonna get one.
Getting arrested. Good Lord. That is pathetic. Look at him go. Look at him shaking. I don't remember January 6th protesters being so infantile. Here's another person being arrested. This is what it looks like inside of the Capitol Rotunda right now. So you see the arrests, and then we'll zip over here to inside of the Rotunda, where the protesters have taken over this place that is reserved just for members of Congress, right? You're not allowed to be up here. So here they are chanting and screaming.
Oh, they up here too. I thought it was just down here.
So once more, not a place that you are allowed to be inside of the United States Capitol. They are breaking in, and we will cover all of the crimes that they have now broken, that they should, of course, be put immediately into pretrial solitary confinement in the D.C. Gulag. Pro-Hamas group occupies congressional building, demands a ceasefire in Gaza. This is, you know, various summary of what they're doing here. You can see here, Voice for Peace. You can see where they're plotting and planning this protest. Of course, this type of plot is what put members of the Proud Boys into prison for 22 years, right? Just like simple text messaging and organizing about a protest is what's locking up people for 22 years for the rest of their lives, ostensibly. House alert. Access restrictions. This is a message from the House Sergeant at Arms. Due to First Amendment activities, Capitol grounds, all pedestrians and entry points, House buildings have been restricted to members and staff only. So now they're locking down the Capitol. Anti-Israel protesters mob Capitol building, leading to arrests. So people are getting arrested. I guess that's a good thing. 3,000. Okay, well, I don't actually know. It doesn't. They don't actually say. These are the casualty numbers in the conflict in Gaza, Israel. And so, protests from If Not Now When and Jewish Voices for Peace demanding a ceasefire in the Israel-Hamas war. They're being arrested after staging an anti-Israel demonstration and mobbing the U.S. Capitol.
All right.
So here is what that protest looks like, by the way. You can see
that's on the...
here.
Oh,
they're
no.
writing on the Capitol walls, so this is vandalism, obviously, and defacing of federal
What has
property.
the world come to, bro? What are y'all doing?
There you go. Oh, do those guys look Israeli to you? I don't know.
Nah, they look like them. Never mind. I'm be quiet.
No, I don't know. I'll just let you answer that. Do those guys look like Israeli to you?
I'm gonna be quiet.
Like, don't worry. These are Jewish people protesting. Really? Just asking questions. Just asking questions. Vandalizing.
That's crazy. I'm sorry for the ads. I told y'all I had to take the ad blocker thing off because it would not play this video at all.
Vandalizing the Capitol.
I'll figure it out after.
Here are the arrests that are being made. Because of course you're not allowed to be up here, right? There's a restricted area. So here are the arrests being made. Pretty easy to arrest these guys. And here comes more. This is the classic Greta Thunberg arrest, where they carry the lady out. And here comes more arrests.
You got to be carried out.
You're in a restricted area of the Capitol building.
That's crazy.
There you go. If you F around, you shall find out. Okay?
Then as soon as you break the law, that's what kills. As soon as you break the law and the police arrest you and have to put you in some type of technique to get you down to the ground or something like that because you're refusing and resisting arrest, you want to sit there and play victim. But you did the crime. I don't get it. I for real don't get it.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here's our favorite arrest. This guy.
That's crazy.
I did something illegal, and now I'm suffering the consequences of my own action. Vampire getting hit by holy water. This is what it looks like outside. Again, outside and inside, there's just mob activity now. Outside and inside, there's mob activity. People are screaming. People are crying. Marjorie Taylor Greene is live streaming. Got a bunch of views on this live stream, Marjorie Taylor Greene, showing that there's an insurrection happening now at the United States Capitol. Marjorie says, well, she's right. Who's leading that insurrection? Well, Donald Trump is facing trial and a special counsel investigation for inciting an insurrection inside of the U.S. Capitol. Democrat Rashida Tlaib, unhinged anti-Semite, goes after Biden and her fellow Democrats, saying that it's a threat. Oh, okay, got it. Here she is outside fomenting the crowd. Here's the crowd. This is the crowd that marched up and staged an insurrection. So this is exactly what they said Donald Trump did on January 6th. They're trying to put Donald Trump away for a million years for doing the exact same thing. Despite being proven wrong that Israel bombed.
But we all know why that is happening with him, though. We know why this happened. I'm not saying by all means, like, this person is in the clear, because they not. But at the same time, we know why, and it's crazy.
A hospital in Gaza, Rashida Tlaib breaks down in tears at the pro-Hamas rally outside of the Capitol, repeating the claim that Israel bombed a hospital. She is lying. So she is using her office to lie to people, to whip them up into a frenzy, and stage an insurrection. My God. That is like literally exactly what they say Donald Trump did. Wow. Well, we'll be able to see what happens next. Never understand why it's okay for certain groups to stage an insurrection more than others. Which one of these looks like an insurrection to you? Here are the people walking very daintily between the velvet ropes on January 6th. And here are the people screaming and wailing inside of the U.S. Capitol at this very moment. On the left, you have actual pro-terrorist insurrectionists occupying the U.S. Capitol. On the right, you have a 65-year-old grandma peacefully protesting. Guess which one the Biden DOJ will charge as a terrorist? Guess. I'll let you guess. Peaceful protesters, domestic violence, and extremists.
This is crazy.
It was only a matter of time. So, Julie Kelly, my favorite person when it comes to January 6th reporting, without question and without any reservation, I can say she's the best reporter on January 6th charges. No one does better than Julie Kelly. Friend of the show.
The White Rabbit said 22 years maximum for J6.
If not obstruction charge, the demonstrators should face the same
on.
January 6 charges. Civil disorder, interfering, impeding law enforcement, parading in the Capitol, disorderly conduct, using loud, abusive, threatening language in the Capitol, conspiracy. Yeah. Of course they should. Because look at here. Here's members of Congress that have actually had their offices desecrated.
Wow.
This guy had his I Stand With Israel sign ripped down from his office.
Wow.
This guy is from Texas. His name's Randy Weber. And he had his office violated by these people. Marjorie Taylor
I need the reason on why they are backing the terrorists, though. I'm confused on that.
Green took a photo of one of their phones, okay? So this is some guy on a phone. The chat says global intifada. Now, intifada is, of course, the terrorist word from the Palestinians to kill the Jews, to destroy all of Israel. All right?
Wow.
You have the first intifada, second intifada, global intifada. Intifada. Frittata. Frittata tamale. Tamale tamale. Well, these people are going to be tamales because hopefully they'll be totally roasted by the DC justice system, right? I'm just biting. I'm waiting. I cannot wait for Merrick Garland to charge these people and Christopher Wray to charge these people.
Wow.
For our justice system to start, the gears to begin to grind against these individuals. Text like this is Julie Kelly again. So Marjorie Taylor Greene takes this photo of one of their phones, right? Showing that they're organizing a global intifada, an Arabic rebellion and uprising. She took photo of one of the insurrectionist foes. Julie Kelly saying, texts like these were used as incriminating evidence in the Proud Boys seditious conspiracy case, which led to the convictions and prison sentences of up to 22 years. So how long will this guy go to prison?
I don't know. They might not, though. That's crazy. People picking and choosing, though.
This game,
Like, you can't pick and choose. You know what I mean?
you're not ready for it.
Now, it's not just at the Capitol. This is just today. Earlier this week, there was an insurrection at the White House, one of their favorite targets. And you can see here all of the violent imagery of people being arrested at the White House as the same pro-terrorist protesters stormed the White House, jumped barricades, attacked cops. Now, speaking to my own experience in Washington, D.C. as a reporter, I can tell you that the left has carte blanche to rage through the Capitol, to storm up to buildings, to desecrate them, and to try and burn them down. I've seen it again and again and again. The Kavanaugh protests are ones that come to mind, but various other feminist protests and Women's March and so on and so forth. These are massive protests where the left just wiles out in D.C. and does stuff that is...
But that's the thing, though. Like, I feel like a lot of people do this just so it can be like one of those, another blaming on the police. When all the police is doing is their job, because you shouldn't be acting out like that. Like, that gets on my nerves. I don't like seeing stuff like that. Like, I always see, like, when the whole BLM stuff went on, like, I was nowhere near any of that stuff. Like, I wouldn't put myself in that position just based off of you get in your car, or you get in your friend's car, you get in your family member's car. You drive down there to a protest, knowing there's different things that can happen in a negative way. You going down there and you being disrespectful, you tearing down buildings, you doing this, you doing that. You doing all of this stuff. And then as soon as a police officer do what they got to do to, get the situation right. And, they looking at the police like, oh, it's brutality. Oh, the police did this to me. The police, bro, you got in your car, you went down there. You could have stayed at home and did like I don't understand it. Like I don't understand it. I feel like all this energy that all these people got, you can put into something so positive. Like I be seeing like so many people, and a lot of people don't have it. You know, a lot of people don't have it to do, but so many people, like everybody got phones. Can't you just record yourself or something? Like, you know, talking about it, like putting on and let people, instead of going somewhere and like a lot of people got these businesses. A lot of people got, you know, cars that they worked hard for, businesses they work hard. You don't know nobody's story, and people just tear them down. And I absolutely don't like that. And in this situation, they did the same thing as vandalizing. I mean, you vandalizing the place, the state capitol like this. It's sad, bro.
That is absolutely
sad
and empirically 1,000 times worse than anything you saw on January 6th. Okay? Empirically. Like, based on all data and available evidence. Right? And I was there physically to catalog some of that evidence. Right? I did a bunch of work during the Kavanaugh protests, for instance. And nothing ever happens to them. And so, as a student of history, and also as a parent to young children, and these people all behave like prepubescent, screaming, psychotic little children.
Exactly.
Who desperately need a spanking. And here they are, jumping over the barricades, fighting with cops. Where are your charges? Where are the charges against those people? Fighting against...
That's sad, bro. I'm gonna stop the video right there. It's just sad that, like I said, like you have these protests and stuff, and people just act out. You know, people act out and do stuff, and like Benny said, like you acting like children. These people literally go there, right? I'm in the video with this. People go there. Don't matter what protest. All these protests, like you said, is you know, a lot of times the left, you know, going to these protests. No, make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video. What I'm gonna talk about. It's a little different video. We're gonna have a little story time. We're gonna have story time. But you had these people go out and act like children. Get in their cars, go out, act like children, want to act like this, want to act like that. Go home and yell at their children for something that kids do. Let that sink in. It's people that go out there and act like children, knowing that they're, and my grandmother always say, age ain't got nothing to do with it. Age ain't got nothing to do with it. She always say that. You can be 40, 50 years old. You can still be a child in my eyes. You can still be a child in my eyes. You ain't no adult when you acting like that. And these so-called adults is going out there acting like that. Go home, they got kids, and they kid hop on the couch or spill the drink, and they yelling at stuff that kids do. But you know in your head that you got it, man. I don't get it. Make sure y'all hit the like button, subscribe button. Other videos you want me to check out, make sure y'all comment down below. DM me on Instagram, LifeWithRecklezz, or email me, LifeWithRecklezz@yahoo.com. Make sure y'all stay tuned for the next video because it is a banger. Catch y'all next one.